Where did Rush start? Right, we used to take our son to lots of indoor skate parks all around the country. What you found with most skate parks is they were dirty, pretty unfriendly, nothing really good for the parents, and we thought we could do something better. 3 years down the line from that point, we then found this place, so here we are now.
Yes, Maxine visited us at Rush Skatepark, unannounced at the time.
All I remember is when Maxine walking in, and it was like we had like about 30, 40 guys on site, cables across the floor, people's up ladders which weren't put together, and then Maxine turned up and I'm thinking, oh my God.
So I got quite excited because I heard about it through people at work to say that there was going to be a skate park that's going to be in our area. So that was why I headed straight down, and that's when I met Jerry and Michelle.
So yeah, just turned up saying she was health and safety and needed to look at my health and safety documents, risk assessments, etc. So yes, that's how I met Maxine.
When I came down, I thought I'd be here maybe an hour to 2 hours. It was about possibly 5 hours. What I do know is when I looked outside, it was pitch black. That was really because there was so much to discuss. It's such a fantastic premise here. And I was on a learning curve as well, because what I wanted to do is walk round, see what was going on, and to have a good understanding of what the hazards are going to be.
She was definitely instrumental in the advice that she gave me, what we should be putting in place. I think I'd covered a lot of things, but there were things that Maxine brought up that I hadn't even thought about. Down to things like in the cafe, even the car park, you know, risk assessments in the car park. So yeah, risk assessments of risk assessments, basically.
Health and safety to me is always sort of, I'm a bit wishy-washy. It wasn't really a true believer. I just thought it was a load of paperwork, it was a waste of time. Waste of people's energies, resources and time. I was proven wrong. I think it was Maxine's approach. I think it was the way that she came to us and said, I want to work with you, but you've got to do this, and you've got to do that, and I would advise you that you did it this way. And in doing that, we learned a lot from it, because we would never have got it right without Maxine's help.
See where they were and where they are now and what they're doing. They have achieved so much.
Basically, from the very start, if it wasn't for Maxine, we would never be, we'd have a very good, we'd be tight, but not as tight as we would be. If you can get it right from the start, it makes life a lot easier for yourselves.
It's important for businesses to get in touch as soon as possible, because we have the better understanding of the legislation and how that can translate into a business. We don't want to be reactive, we'd much rather be proactive and work with the company.
Get this council on side right from the very start, because at the end of the day, it's better to work with them, and we found that all the way along. And at the end of the day, they will be a friend, and they will help you, and they will give you the advice, and they'll give you the correct advice.